How's it going? How's everybody doing? Just Average Schmo back on this not really wonderful Sunday afternoon. It's a little chilly out, wet, drizzly. Of course, could be worse. Could be worse. Could be ice out. I don't think it's quite that cold yet. I'm hoping like the real frigid temperatures are kind of over and done. We can start working our way towards hopefully an early spring. That would be wonderful. But we will see. In the meantime, if the weather's crappy where you're at, by all means, just stay indoors and watch my videos. What the hell? Dog's going nuts over there. Thinks anybody that walks down the street needs to hear her voice. And yeah. Try to tell her, hey, you don't own the street, but she don't listen to me. What I'm here to do is kind of do just kind of a filler in because I don't have anything to unbox right now. Money is of course tight over this part of the year. You know, really January, February, March, depending on how quickly the weather starts warming up because the utility bills are higher because the furnace is kicking on and off, so forth and so on. So I'm not buying as many things as I normally would for my business and for my own, for my own personal collection, mystery boxes and so forth. I'm going to close this door just because she is being a nuisance over there. But I still want to try to do stuff every once in a while to kind of fill in and to keep you all apprised of when I kind of list new stuff or when I move stuff around from one place, one platform to another. You'll see in the title I mentioned eBay, and that is because I've been, I've had an eBay account, I guess you could say, since like 2006. But it was always to go on and like buy stuff on occasion. Now I've actually listed as a seller. I'm going to start putting some stuff in there. In particular, a lot of my cards, a lot of like lower end cards. I'm probably just going to put on eBay auction. I'll probably have like a buy it now price of what maybe comparable comps have been going for. And then I'll start them out at like 50 cents or something. I'm going to show you a couple that I have listed already. I'm going to go through some that I'm going to be listing here soon. But I also want to show you two things that I have on there now. One, I'm hoping, because I set my auctions for 10 days. Instead of 7, I set it for 10. I'm hoping both these items will go up and I'll get at least a decent amount for them. But because I didn't put a reserve on them, I didn't feel like paying out the money up front for a reserve price. Because if you're going to set a reserve, like for me, if I'm going to set a reserve price, I'm going to set it at what, like the minimum that I'd be willing to feel comfortable with that item selling for. If I'm going to pay that money up front. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather just, the fees and stuff come out of the sale when it happens. So there's a chance somebody might get these two items for well under what I was originally asking for them and what their current trending value is. We'll have to wait and see. Those two items are the My Hero Academia Katsuki Funko Pop, Common Pop, signed by Clifford Chapin and inscribed right up here, you can see. It is JSA authenticated. I think I originally had this listed for like I want to say like 120 or something like that. Comparable pops, different ones, because this particular actor has done a number of different voices for anime. But most of his pops are selling on average between like 110 to upwards of 150, 160. I think I even seen one like a few months ago that sold for like 180. But I have it. I started out at. You're gonna think I'm nuts, but I wanted to start out lower to where people will want to bid on it, and there'll be plenty of room to get bids to where at least, you know, I'd be happy because I think I actually have the buy it now for this set at like $60. I think. Actually, I can tell you. I forgot I have my phone in here. Yeah, I think I have it set for $60 because I think I paid. I think when I broke it down, because I got this in a mystery box, and I think when I broke it down, I paid like $26 for this. You know, obviously, I'd love to get, you know, the 100 plus that a lot of his autograph pops are selling for, but I put the buy it now at 60 in case somebody wanted to. I mean, if somebody could get it at what is really a good price. But let me double check and make sure that that's what I have the buy it now price at. Alright, well, let me get to where I can. Alright, there it brings that up, but where. Like I said, I haven't been a seller on eBay, so it might take me a minute to find where my actual listings are. Okay, there we go. Found it. Alright. Yeah. So I have this at a buy it now for $60. I set the opening bid at $9.99. I've had one person bid for $9.99. Now obviously if nobody else bids on it, somebody's going to get that at an absolute steal. Really, even $60 for this is kind of a steal. But that is the one Funko Pop I put on there. I also put Wild Arms 5. I deactivated it from Whatnot for now. And I'm going to try it on eBay to see what it'll do. It currently, well, the opening bid I put at $27. Nobody's bid that $27 yet. Of course, I just listed these today, and today is the 28th. So it looks like, I mean, it's nice that it shows you like how many views the items had and if people are watching it. And right now, this has had 10 views and 5 people are watching it. But yeah, the opening bid I have set at $27. Now, what I've seen comparable comps for this on eBay, sold listings, are again up a little bit over $100. Some of them have been as low as like 75, 80, but some of those weren't for this whole thing, because this has actually got inside this box, it's actually got the regular case with the disc and the manual in it, and then it's got like a little hardback book that comes with it. Actually, I can open it up and show you. I mean, it is open. It's not factory sealed. I did actually play this game. It's a very good game. The Wild Arms games, all of them. I didn't play all of them, but I want to say I played like the first 2 that I think were on the first PlayStation. But yeah, so here is the book that comes with it, and then of course game. That, I can show you the back of the game. Pristine, plays perfectly. It's one of those things. I really love RPGs. I love a lot of the older RPGs. That's why I still have a lot of them. And there's one. I mean, and these are games that I could go back and I could see myself playing through again and again and again. But I just don't have time. So rather than letting it sit here and essentially collect dust, this thing is hard to get back in here. I just thought, you know what, if I can get a decent amount of money out of it, I can make better use of the money than just letting the game sit there. You know, somebody else can get it, and either somebody else can get it, and then maybe a couple years down the road, it might be going for $200 or $300, and somebody then can sell it and essentially flip it for quite a bit more. But in the meantime, hopefully it goes for a decent amount. Those are the two kind of like, I guess you'd say, the bigger ticket items I put on my eBay with the hope that reaching out just by sharing the listings in my Facebook and stuff and then listing here. And I'd encourage any of you to feel free to share. My username on eBay is csiryman, RYMAN. And you'll find that in the description box down, along with all my other stuff. But yeah, feel free to share. Help me out with that. And, you know, the more people look at it, better chance the bids will go up, or somebody might just buy it at the buy it now price. The buy it now price for that game that I have listed is $119.99. So now I will show you. I've only got 3 cards listed right now, and again, all of these I have set as auctions with a starting bid of 50 cents. But they all do have buy it now prices too. First one I have is from the Panini Country Music card series. We've got John Jones, the pick collection. It's got an actual guitar pick, you know, with his picture on it encased in the card. The back of it, the back of it talks a little bit about him. They're really cool cards. I bought this set just to see kind of what artists I'd pull out. I did pull out a few that I'm holding on to because there's some. I don't listen to a lot of country music, especially a lot of newer country. I don't. But some older country music, you know, I do like. But yeah, I don't really know this guy in particular. I'd imagine I probably, you know, on the few times when I've listened to like K99.1 FM here in my area, I probably heard either his music or maybe he's part of a band. I don't know. I didn't actually read the thing on the back of it, so I don't know. But yeah, I have that listed for 50 cent starting bid or $4.99. Buy it now. And then, obviously, a lot of the cards I list, at least starting out, are going to be sports cards. I do have a lot of other, well, not a lot, but I do have some other non-sports cards that I will probably put in there, too. I'm not going to list a whole lot right at the beginning. I know each month you get up to 250 free listings where you don't have to pay, like, the listing fee. You know, up front, you basically list it for free, and then you just pay stuff when it sells. You know, they take it out of what you're paying. But I kind of want to limit what I'm putting on there right now just to see how things go. If things start getting bids and I start being able to sell stuff through eBay, then I'll start putting more stuff in there. I might even go in and then move some other stuff out of Macari, or maybe even some apparel out of my Poshmark closets into eBay and kind of diversify, and where I can generate a lot of sales, hopefully, but not have the overlap where I have to try to remember, okay, this was listed here, and here, it sold here, so I had to go take it off of here and here. Although I did hear recently, I was reading about it, something on eBay where they're trying to get to where they're integrated with some of these other platforms, to where if you list something on eBay and on these other platforms, it'll be integrated. So if it sells on eBay, it'll do that for you. Or if it sells on one of your other sites, it'll automatically be deactivated or taken off of eBay. So, I mean, that would be great. And ultimately, I mean, I think it's a kind of, it's a good premise. I know at one time a lot of places didn't like doing that. They don't like it when you're selling other places, especially they don't like you really talking about it, because they want everything to go through them, because then they get their most revenue that way, right? But I think to generate more and more sales for people, especially people that are trying to run it as kind of like a business like I am, it makes sense to do that and kind of, for lack of a better term, say choreograph sales from in one place or another, to where they feed into each other, and it does that all automatically. Because it's good for every platform, and everybody wins. The person that's selling it makes more sales, and then these platforms can have more items listed on their platform. Because the way it is right now, a lot of people might be like me, and instead of listing stuff on multiple platforms where you have to deal with, if it sells in one place, then happen to go in and take it off other places, you just sell it and just have it on one place at a time. It's just easier for me. But all right, here we go. So the first one we got is this Panini Prism. I believe this is a 2020 pink parallel. It is not numbered, which I don't think the pink parallels were numbered. But it's a Noah Fant. Again, starting bid at 50 cents. And I do not have a buy it now for this. When I tried to look this up and find comparable sales, this is only selling for like $1 or $2. Now that might change in the future. Again, you can kind of look at sports cards as kind of fickle, in the sense that, players, especially active players right now, cards, even when you have parallels and stuff like, and specialty cards of them, even if they're not going for much now, all it takes is one good season or a few years down the road, and they're putting up big stats, that all of a sudden these can really go up in value. That's a chance you take. Now, could I hold on to this, just put it somewhere in the hopes that might do something down the road? Yeah. Do I want to do that? No. I'd rather sell it, and if 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, this card is end up going for $50 or $60, then I guess you could kind of look at it, that's kind of my loss, but that's the game. And the other one I have listed right now is, hang on, this thing's not cooperating. All right. This is a 2017 Panini Prism. I believe this is called the Disco parallel. You see kind of that multicolored sparkle on the background. And that's actually what I put the title on the. I should probably go in and edit that, because I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure this is called the Disco, is what they call this. I didn't know when I was first listening it, so I said sparkle. That's kind of what it looks like. But it's 2017 Panini Prism Disco parallel rookie card of Carlos Henderson. And again, this is not numbered, but it is a rookie card. I don't know much about this player. Plays for Denver, so I don't know, since 2020, whether he's on the starting lineup or what. I would imagine he probably is, but I don't know as far as like stats and stuff, how he's doing. So again, I got it listed for a 50 cent starting bid, no buy it now price. So if it sells for 50 cents, hey, it sells for 50 cents. But it'd be nice if at least a couple people bid on it, and I could get like a couple bucks out of it. All right, the video's starting to get long, so I'm just gonna pull just a couple, just a few cards over, literally like 4, and show you the next ones that I'll be listed on there. First one we have here is this. This is a Topps Finest. It's an autographed jumbo relic refractor card of Vince Mayle from the Cincinnati Bengals. Right now, Cleveland Browns. I can't read. Pretty cool card. Rookie card. Got an autograph and patch on it. So, that's pretty nice. I have figured out, though, that a lot of these bigger cards, I didn't think they would fit into regular penny sleeves, but they do. You just got to get the edge in and then tilt it to where you're basically putting it all in at the same time, which isn't the easiest thing to do with a penny sleeve. But they will fit, and then I put them in these. So I'm going to go back and put these in penny sleeves before I put them back into the top loaders. All right, next we have got this one of Chad Johnson. This is a Cincinnati Bengals. Right? Yeah. And this is again Topps. Not sure what series this is. I think this is the Bowman Sterling patch card. I don't believe it's numbered. No, I don't see a number on it. But nice looking card. Next we have a basketball. This is from that's a Panini. I'm not sure. I can't really see what series it is. But this is an Isaiah Stewart rookie. Next we have an Alexander Ovalis. This is the Elite Extra Edition. Pink parallel. And got 2 other non-sports cards that I'll be listing in my eBay. We have another one from the Panini Country. This is a wardrobe card for Jaron Johnston. It is called Musician Materials is what they call their these cards. And this one is numbered. Looks like 78 out of 261. It's kind of a weird, odd number. But you can see right under the space there, the numbering. Of course, the back. And then I have a Walking Dead Walker relic or patch costume card. Says you have received an authentic relic card for Walker. I don't believe this one is numbered. I do have another one somewhere that is actually numbered that I'll probably be listening to. But there we go. Alright, that's it. Video's getting long, so sorry about that. But I wanted to put that out there. Hopefully some of you want to share that I'm going to be listing and selling on eBay. Also, it would greatly help me out. And drop a comment down below. If you yourself actually are an eBay seller, drop a comment down below and let me know what your username on eBay is. I'll certainly go take a look and see what you have to offer, and I'll be happy to, if I know people that might be interested in some of the things you have available, I'll be certainly to spread the word for you. As always, everybody look out for yourself and everyone around you so we have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. I do have a couple of boxes of cards ordered. I I think I want to say I ordered another box of Prism and another box of Mosaic. I'm pretty sure that's it. So stay tuned for those. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time.